So tip number 2 that I have for you, we're gonna be talking about the grip. Now there's a couple different ways you can grip a bag. I mean, I'm sure there's actually a lot of different ways, but I'm gonna show you 3 that are probably the most common that you're gonna find amongst the cornhole world. So the first one is gonna be 4 fingers. When everyone starts out, they kind of just get the 4 fingers and you kind of just get it on the top. You'll see a lot of people just kind of hold it like this and then they flick, and that's how you get the rotation with the bag, because ultimately you're trying to get a flat bag because this bag is two-sided, and we'll get into bags a little bit more on the next tip. This is just a grip if you're going straight in the hole. Pretty much all you're gonna do is airmail and slide shot, nothing too crazy. So for the next grip, I ended up going to a finger over the corner. So it's pretty much, you get your thumb, you pull, and then you put your finger right here. Your back fingers are kind of in the bag. So when you go to throw it, you get that flick and it comes off your finger, which is going to give you a lot of rotation. The only thing I don't like about this grip is I feel like it's a little bit harder to roll if you're going to get into the roll game and elevate your game to a higher advanced to pro level. People definitely do it. They sometimes even go over the top of the corner. They go on the corner. You just kind of have to rotate your wrist a little bit different. So the best grip that I found that works for me is a butterfly grip. You put it in your hand and then you pull down, and the reason they call it a butterfly is because it makes these 2 wings. So pretty much 4 fingers in the back, or 3. I use 3. Some people use 4 depending on what you like. And then your thumb, and you can kind of play around with it. I kind of hold these 2 fingers together, so when I go, these 2 fingers are together. This one's in the bag and these ones kind of lay on it, but just play around with it. That's basically a butterfly grip. I find it to be the best grip if you're trying to roll, you're trying to cut, and do all the other shots that you want to be able to elevate your game later. So if you want to just get used to one grip, but go ahead and try them out. I recommend if you can throw the butterfly and you feel like it's comfortable, it might feel awkward at first, but that's probably the best grip to go with if you're trying to get to the higher levels. If you're just trying to have fun, it doesn't really matter. Just grip the bag and let it rip and just enjoy the game.